My name is Rohit Chaudhary. I'm the co-founder and CEO at Acceldata. We're the leading agentic data management company. We work with some of the largest companies in the world, including banks, telcos, pharma companies, CPG, and retailers. My career has been split in two parts. I've been a data engineer for half of that career, and I found out that three things were happening. Data was growing exponentially, systems were getting more complex, and there were not enough engineers who could deal with that complexity of data. And we felt that here was an opportunity of creating a huge company, starting with the observability layer, which has now expanded into becoming a full-fledged data management platform. There are two fundamental ways in which customers would like to use Acceldata. One is to optimize their infrastructure, whether they're using data processing platforms for processing vast quantities of data for analytics and AI, and they want to reduce the total cost of operations and want to get more reliability in their operations. They use Acceldata. The second use case is that the data that is getting fed to AI or for analytics or for reporting, you want to have absolute clarity and high quality of that data. So we enable enterprises to improve the quality of their data and reducing their total cost of operations. One of the things that we started doing about 2 years ago was that we realized that the ChatGPT moment was going to arrive for structured data as well. And we figured out that a lot of products which exist in the enterprise, which includes products for cataloging, governance, security, data quality, all of those will get rolled into one using a single agentic layer. And we ended up creating that agentic layer for the enterprise data. So as an example, if somebody would like to use a catalog as an agent, you can basically ask simple questions and answers of your data and get the exact answers which would have been extremely hard to get if the catalog had to be created manually. If you were writing data quality rules, it could take you a year in the previous generation products. Now you can actually just give an instruction and say, improve all data which is related to marketing. The quality of the marketing data should go up by 80%. And the system automatically goes and generates all the rules, applies it, lets you know proactively that your data quality is falling. And so you can do it, automatically. Agentic is no longer just a dream, it's arrived, and it's arriving big time in the enterprise data space. I think the impact of AI is not being discussed enough. I think we are glossing over this strange state of the economy, which is very slow to hire, but quick to fire. And I think AI is going to have a consequential effect in the next few years. And I think we should discuss that a lot more. I think the second thing that we should also note is that AI is putting a lot of cognitive load on the humans that are at work. Because of the rate at which AI is generating content, code, marketing material, follow-ups, I don't think humans have the capacity right now to process all of that. And I think we should talk about that more. The amount of information that ChatGPT, Anthropic, Perplexity can throw at you is going to be very difficult for you as a human to process all of that in a single day. And it's very similar when somebody is trying to generate code with Cursor. For larger projects, the context is so big and the amount of code that Cursor generates in a single iteration is extremely large. And it's becoming difficult for developers to go and look at the generated code and accept or reject parts of it. So I think, the cognitive load is increasing. There's going to be a lot of productivity that will get unleashed in the next couple of years. We have figured out that the amount of selling that individual sellers can do is way more. The amount of marketing material that we can create in a short period of time is just tremendous. It is worrying at some point in time as to where this whole trend could take us and what will be the traditional SEO gain that companies were used to getting. But at the same time, the productivity gains are just immense. But it's not just limited to GTM. I think it's also showing up very clearly in engineering and customer support functions, where we are seeing tremendous amount of gains. In the short term, it will unblock companies and they will be able to attack their product roadmap or backlogs very, very efficiently and very proactively. But in the long term, I feel that the organizational sizes will reduce. That said, I have a feeling that we are also going to unleash a generation of abundance through AI, which we have never seen as a race. There'll be a lot of whatever you want to do. If you want to read books, you can read thousands of them. If you want to watch movies, you can make your own movies in the next 5 years. You can entertain yourself. Your education will be personalized. Your healthcare will be personalized. I think it'll be a completely different generation that we live in.